Hi, my name is Alex Harris, and the following is a discrete video recording of my interaction with Randall County Judge Joanne Garcia Flores, Justice of the Peace for Precinct 4. I started recording whenever I realized how hostile the judge was in her approach, mannerisms, and demeanor towards me. I was essentially coerced and bullied into accepting a payment arrangement despite indigent status, as well as denied a request for continuance for my initial hearing. I have a commercial driver's license and have no interest in accepting a citation for a violation that I could disprove. I initially pled not guilty, then was instructed to change my plea to guilty or no contest in order to accept a payment arrangement, despite already having a payment arrangement with Randall County for a prior offense. I was not granted a continuance despite starting orientation for a new job with the city of Amarillo the same day of my docket call. On top of this, Judge Garcia Flores instructed me to contact a lawyer to handle the matter, despite knowing my indigent status. I contacted the Legal Aid of Northwest Texas, the local legal aid chapter here in Amarillo, to learn they do not assist with traffic violations. Prior to speaking with the judge in the video, I informed her chief clerk, Alma Herrera, of my prior payment agreement, and she asked what the charges were, wrote them down, then presented them to Judge Garcia Flores. I feel like this played a factor in the judge's prejudice towards me. Under Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 45.0445, a judge shall grant a hearing to determine if the fine imposed places undue hardship on the defendant. Judge Joanne Garcia Flores violated this rule. Here's the video.
You can't go to a docket call because you've already entered a plea. Now, if you want to go get yourself an attorney and you want to do whatever you have to there, you can. But that's the bottom line here. There's nothing else to tell you. So whatever anybody else told you from a different department, you got to go deal with them. Because I'm the judge of this court. They don't make decisions for this court. I don't know why they would have even told you that. And I can't answer for them. And I can't even call and tell them anything because I don't supervise them. You've got to go talk to that girl's supervisor.
I do have a question. In the letter I received, I don't know if it's directly from you or if you have someone that drafts them for you. I was told that there is no opportunity for continuances. Why is that?
I don't know what letter you're talking about. If you show it to me, I could maybe tell you, but I don't know.
It was the letter to inform me of the docket call. That would have been today. And it told me there is to be no continuances.
I couldn't answer that. I don't know without talking to my clerks. So
Is that like a general policy that you have? I've
never heard of that.
I never have either.
Yeah. So is there something in our letters that says that continuances aren't allowed?
On the docket one, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But I know we've allowed him, and I told him that,
Then take that off of the letter.
Okay.
That needs to come off the letter. Yeah.
And that in itself completely hindered, I don't know if it was you I talked to or who it was, why I made the plea that I did, because my original plea was not guilty.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you about that because if you appeal whatever you do, I don't need to hear that, okay? Because I'm the judge. So I don't need to hear any of that. That I understand. But there's nothing I can do about it. You've already got the letter. The letters that we have are letters from the court that's been here 100 years probably. I don't know.
But it's your court, though.
I understand it's my court, but I'm just
No, that was a question, right? It's your
I'm
court.
just finding out today that that's on there. I've never heard of that. I've been a judge before. I've worked in law 30 years. I've never heard of why. I don't know why that's in the letter other than it's a standard letter that goes out. I just asked her to take that off my letters. I don't. There will be no continuances or passes granted at this time. At this time. That just means right then and there. That doesn't mean he can't file one. So just leave it alone because that's been.
But whenever I came in to file one, I was told I was not allowed to file one for that reason.
No, you called, and I
had spoke to someone face to face when I made. How could I have called and made $100 cash payment on the phone?
No. I mean, I think you called before you came, and I told you could do an order continuance, but you had to hurry up and do it because docket was already going to be.
No, I definitely didn't call. 100% sure.
Well, you called and came in. Everything that you do is on the shuck, okay? So we're not gonna go back and forth, okay? That's my chief clerk. She knows what she's doing, okay? Now,
do you?
Question. Okay, I'm done. So you can go and you can do whatever you need to, get an attorney, do whatever you need to, sir, okay? Thank you, sir.
Nice to meet you, Judge.
Yes, sir. It's very nice to meet you, sir.
How long have you been over this court? Do you know?
Just
2 weeks, 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah?